Marvel has delivered 4 incredible Avengers movies over the past decade, each one breaking records and grossing over $1 billion at the box office. From the groundbreaking The Avengers in 2012 to the emotional finale of Avengers Endgame in 2019, these superhero crossovers have been nothing short of cinematic phenomena, uniting fans across the globe. But the question on everyone's mind is this: can Marvel strike gold again with their upcoming Avengers movies, Avengers Doomsday in 2026 and Avengers Secret Wars in 2027? These films are set to feature one of the biggest threats in comic book history, Doctor Doom. These movies will also bring back the talented writers and directors behind Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, rise of 2 of the most iconic blockbusters of all time. But here's where it gets risky. If they make even 3 major mistakes, it could ruin everything. It could spell disaster for the movies and potentially mark the end of Marvel Studios' dominance in the superhero genre. In today's video, we're diving deep into what Marvel needs to get right to ensure these films live up to the hype. Stick with me as we explore the challenges, the stakes, and the potential pitfalls. Let's jump right in. So, what's the first potential mistake? Overcrowding these movies with too many new characters. If Marvel uses Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars to introduce groups like the Young Avengers or other lesser-known heroes, it could backfire. Why? Because with so many characters crammed into a single film, none of them will get the screen time or development they deserve. Take Cassie Lang as an example. Marvel introduced her as a new character in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but many fans weren't impressed. If Marvel brings her back in these Avengers movies as a new key character without significant improvement, fans could feel disconnected and frustrated. Instead of focusing on exciting new heroes, Marvel should prioritize the iconic Avengers and give fans the battles and story arcs they've been waiting for. Secondly, if Marvel presents Doctor Doom as a weak villain, as was seen in earlier adaptations like the Fantastic Four movies, it could spell disaster for the new Avengers films. Doctor Doom is one of Marvel's most iconic and complex characters, often hailed as both a genius scientist and a master sorcerer. He's been a ruler of Latveria, an anti-hero, and a villain, with motivations that blur the lines between good and evil. One of Doom's defining traits is his blend of intelligence, power, and ambition. He's not just a physical threat, but also a cerebral one, often engaging in psychological battles with heroes like Reed Richards. His character is layered with a tragic backstory involving the loss of his mother and his obsession with power, which often leads him to morally ambiguous decisions. These complexities are what make Doom a compelling antagonist. The problem with portraying Doom as weak is that it strips him of the gravitas that makes him a formidable foe. Fans expect an intimidating, strategic, and deeply layered villain, one who can rival the likes of Thanos in terms of impact. If Doom is mishandled, it risks alienating fans who are invested in seeing a faithful and powerful portrayal of one of Marvel's greatest adversaries. To succeed, Marvel must ensure Doom is portrayed as a multifaceted character with the intelligence and power to challenge the Avengers, while also allowing room for his personal motivations to shine through. This approach will not only elevate the films, but also cement Doom's place as a standout villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thirdly, and finally, one of the biggest potential pitfalls for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars would be if Robert Downey Jr. portrays Doctor Doom with the same personality or mannerisms as his iconic Iron Man role. While Tony Stark's charm, wit, and arrogance became hallmarks of the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU), Doctor Doom is a vastly different character, requiring a distinct approach to avoid undermining his villainous gravitas. Doctor Doom, or Victor Von Doom, is a complex character. Unlike Tony Stark, his motivations stem from deep-seated pride, a thirst for ultimate power, and a tragic blend of genius and hubris. If Downey brings too much of Stark's humor and lightheartedness, fans might struggle to separate the two roles, risking a disconnect with Doom's menacing persona. Critics already worry about whether casting Downey in this role will overshadow the character's essence, or whether audiences will view Doom as merely Iron Man in a mask. However, Downey is a talented actor capable of reinventing himself, and Marvel could ensure Doom stands apart by leaning into the character's darker traits. For instance, in the comics, Doom is often depicted as a ruthless leader and a master of both science and sorcery, driven by personal loss and an unshakable belief in his superiority. If these elements are explored with depth and seriousness, Doom could emerge as one of the MCU's most compelling villains. Moreover, Marvel might also choose to mask Downey's usual charm by emphasizing Doom's iconic armor and mystique. In addition, recent theories suggest Downey's Doom might be a variant of Tony Stark, tying into the MCU's multiverse themes. If handled well, this could add a fascinating layer of complexity, showing how similar choices can lead to wildly different outcomes. However, it's a delicate balance. Marvel must ensure this doesn't feel like a rehash of Tony's arc, but rather a fresh, gripping take on a fan-favorite actor in a radically new role. In conclusion, Marvel's upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars have the potential to redefine the superhero movie landscape. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to dive deeper into Marvel's upcoming projects and other epic movie discussions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.